Well, we're off on a bit of a new adventure, Ire and I. We've come here to the mesa, as you can see, and if you look up there, that's actually the reason. So I have come to develop a great appreciation for the alpine dragons. They truly are fantastic creatures, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a swifter mount, I think. However, as you can see by my armor, which is wearing out despite having Unbreaking 4 on it, we're gonna need to do some more fighting. And at that, the alpine dragons are not quite so good. So I have brought Ire with me here. But what I'm actually interested in right now is down below that hippogriff. So hippogriffs are creatures with which I'm well acquainted. They are also very noble beasts, much like the alpine dragons, but they're a bit more suited for battle. And I've spent time here gathering some of these rabbit's feet in hope of befriending this one. They can be temperamental little creatures. We'll see if this one's going to be too fickle. It might. Would you like to be my friend? I have a nice saddle and armor for you. I'm attempting to not get myself attacked because they can be a bit aggressive if the wrong mood strikes them. The first hippogriff I found proved to be a bit of a free spirit, you could say, so Ire and I took the skies again in search of one that might be a little more manageable. I wouldn't exactly say that's what we found, but we did locate another, and I set about trying to tame it as I had before. I wouldn't necessarily call my efforts well received, so in the end I once again resorted to trying to corral the beast. You'd think it would be a reasonable expectation that a creature of the sky might be so resistant to being penned in, and, well, it certainly proved the case. But I needed a hippogriff. How else was I supposed to fight dragons on my own? So, despite the difficulties, I wasn't about to be deterred, and finally, in the end... Behave yourself? Goodness gracious. You have caused me such a great deal of trouble. But I'm thankful to have you now, and we're going to armor you up before we return back. Alright, well, after some shenanigans, we are back, and so is our hippogriff, and considering how feisty this one was, I think I know exactly what we're going to call him. Let's get him into the stable here where he'll be nice and safe. We're also going to soulbind him, and you are going to be named Ares. There we go. Your warlike personality. I think this name will suit you. But that's not all we want to do, and I hope I have enough for this. Oops. There we go. Oh, it's only 12 to soulbind, so that's not too bad. We have double that amount. Let's go ahead. And our bond with Ares has greatly strengthened, which is a very good thing, because Ares, you're gonna have to live up to your name and go into a bit of danger here. You can see I have done some exploring, in fact, a lot of exploring, very far to the north, and several thousand blocks away, I have discovered a bunch of dragons up here that nobody has fought. So I know now the location of several lightning dragons, and we're gonna go fight a bunch of them today, I think. I'd like to get some scales for some more proper armor that I can actually start applying good enchants to, and just in general get set up. So we're gonna go and do some dragon fights, but I have noticed that the alpine dragons are not the best for that. They're kind of bulky, they're hard to maneuver in a fight. The hippogriff is a little bit better for that, although they're not quite as fast, and I think honestly, for as much as I do love my hippogriffs, I think I prefer the alpines for general exploration. They are a little bit swifter, and for exploration, I think a bit easier to control. But with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and go and fight some dragons. And so, Ares and I set off into the world in search of lightning dragons. An angry dragon is a force to be reckoned with, and sometimes a hasty retreat is the best option. Better to live to fight another day. But Ares and I weren't to be deterred, and after making a retreat, we made our way back, took on the beast a second time. This time to triumph. Though they may be the most fearsome of dragons, lightning dragons do have one notable weakness. They much prefer to hunt under cover of darkness and struggle greatly in the light of day. Though this matters little to the elders, which lurk deep in caves beneath the earth, those on the surface can be more easily brought down without sustaining grave injuries in the process. It may seem cruel to hunt them in such a fashion, but my people have always known well that, though a hand-reared dragon may be readily trained, a wild one is a friend to no man, and will do naught but rain havoc from the skies on all around it. Far better, then, is it to let the world be populated with familiarized dragons, left for the most part to do as they wish, but who may be called off or commanded if necessary. For a dragon raised from hatching will never forget the kin who cared for it. I would not go so far as to call Ares a bad companion, but I soon discovered that the hippogriffs here seem to be flighty, more unpredictable than the ones I once knew. Perhaps they're simply wilder. It's astounding what generations of living among people will do to an animal. In any case, in the end I determined Ire to be the more reliable companion, and brought her along for my final battles. She was certainly eager enough. It seems her slight frame has proven deceptive, for within it beats the heart of a warrior. Nor was Ire's company my only surprise, for as we traveled, we happened upon a small group of drakelings. The adults of this species are every bit as temperamental as the great dragons themselves, but these young ones seemed amicable enough, and in the end I decided to bring them back with me. After that, Ire and I faced off against one final lightning dragon, and then, triumphant, began our long journey home. Well, one dragon-killing expedition later, and we are back, and oh my goodness, we've gotten a lot of loot. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with all this copper armor. I might just smelt it down, but these are all the dragon skulls that we killed, and one or two that are not stage 3 that we found. I think there's a... oh, nope, I guess that was the only one. We might have found one of these as well that was a stage 3, but as you can see, we have 9 lightning dragon hearts, so we did kill 9 of them. We got some scales of many different colors. We have a lot of the black scales, which is good because that's probably what I'm going to use to make my backup armor out of. And we have some lightning dragon blood, along with a lot of other things. We found 7 diamonds, which is nice because they're not exactly common. A whole bunch of bones of all varieties, so many copper ingots, some amethyst, some iron. All in all, it's a pretty good haul. But I want to go ahead and actually switch out of this armor because, as well as it served us, it's a little bit ratty. Let's be real. It's kind of mismatched. The copper's really not my color. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some proper armor out of this. But better gear wasn't the only new thing on the server, as we finally put that land that we cleared out a while ago to good use. The villagers decided to let us use this space to set up a guild hall so that we could have our individual rooms for those who don't have spawn town houses if they wanted to come and stay. We also have some good meeting rooms, there's a quest board, and plenty of spaces to put up all the treasures we collect on our journeys, the little trophies of our traveling, because the villagers here did ask us if we could help them do some various quests. It's only fitting that we have a hub to gather and plan out those escapades. So you can see the rooms on either side there where each of us can stay. There's a meeting hall down on that lower floor and a second one that you'll see going in on the second floor there above the ebony planks momentarily. There we are putting the floor in. Now, this guild hall was actually designed primarily by Rain. Color palette, shape, she did all of that, and my goodness did she ever do a fantastic job. I am very proud of how this turned out. I think it looked amazing. Glad I got the chance to help with it, and my goodness, it's huge. It's by far the biggest build we have on the server thus far. It took us about 6 hours from start to finish, and that doesn't count gathering the materials. That took a whole lot longer, and I'm really thankful that the resident mages pitched in to lend a hand, because their skills came to very good use when it came to gathering all of the wood needed for this. In fact, some of those skills are ones that I might have to look into myself, because I am so tired of chopping trees after this. We had to cut down so many. It was absolutely unreal. There's absolutely thousands of blocks in this build, and it's not even the biggest thing that we have planned. But you can see here the second story is coming together. We're starting work on the roofs over the rooms. Now, the roofs were the one thing that we didn't have a plan for, and that always makes it a little bit more challenging. Sometimes it's easier to not plan things. Sometimes it's a little bit harder. And in this case, I think with the guild being such a weird shape, it would have been harder to figure out the plan ahead of time, but harder in a different way to freehand it on the fly like we did here. And all things considered, I'm pretty happy with how the roofs turned out. I think they really came together in the end. You can see me working on the lower ones there after finishing off the ones here, and finally working on the roofs on the upper floor. There is a little bit of an attic up here too, which is a nice secondary feature. I don't entirely know what we're gonna do with it yet, but we'll figure something out, I'm sure. You can see me putting in the roof on the top there. Well, Rain worked on putting some of the windows in the rest of the build. There's a lot of windows. We have the Macaw's Windows mod, and it's very nice. it had some very nice windows. They really open and close, and they're just real fun to mess with. You can see, too, us building up to what will become the central dome here. Everything kind of meets in this circular shape toward the centerpiece of all of this, which Rain is starting work on here with some of this bright orange kind of ambery glass. And there we have it, the guild hall.
Know who's leading this meeting?
I don't know who's leading this meeting. I genuinely could not tell you.
We want to go to a new realm where a shiny, purpley, dark dragon resides. Because goodness gracious, that thing needs to die already. Let's go.
Agreed.
Indeed.
It needs to die. It has important materials. It's also a bit of a jerk. I'm pretty sure it called some of our moms some really rude names. Maybe that was Levi, but I think we just need to go take this on. I'm pretty sure it's been plaguing the villagers' nightmares and stuff like that, and we haven't really done much for them since they initially asked us to make an adventurers guild so they can ask us to do things. I also apologize for walking onto the lit candles. I am very motivated right now. Let's go kill this thing. Let's go!
All right.
Let's go! I want a shiny chest. I want to
energy.
Yes. It's delirium. Don't mistake this for energy.
Oh no. Well, on that note, I suppose we should begin our adventure then. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's too much hostility in this room. Let's gather everybody together so that they can stop punching each other and punch something that's actually constructive.
Yeah.
You have a rat on your head.
I have a specific purpose for this rat.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty. It makes me think of one of my old rats.
You fell off.
As a sign of good luck, we require a sacrifice.
No!
Wow.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Are you guys ready?
No. You're missing one.
Where are you?
You may need to count.
I'm trying to, but you're all running amok like small children.
You wanted me. You hush.
So now hold on. I have to make sure I take us the right way because the other way is bad. All right. It's this way. It is this way. Yes. Yep, that's the correct direction. The other direction leads to bad things, so don't go that way.
He immediately turns
The
around.
direction leads to Ginger.
Wow. There are spawners in here.
There are, yes. It is not a simple endeavor as it often may seem.
What the heck? You didn't clear it out first before inviting
No,
us.
I didn't. I figured we'd all do it together.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Watch out.
Oh, there's lava.
you are less fortunate than I. There you go.
Shall we?
What? Have you seen my ore chest?
No, but I don't want that, so.
I see. I'm here.
I always give to the needy. You're fine.
Oh, I forget. You are the all-powerful noble fae.
Indeed, I
Of
am.
nobility.
Clearly. Yes, clearly.
These look like prisons.
I live in a prison.
Oops.
Stuck here with everyone else.
Wow. Let's just not take links. I think the Fae might be too good for this adventure. Perhaps she'd like to go back to her tree. Hug
There's no
her life.
Tixie Backsies. All right. Everyone's ready, yes?
Let's go. Into
What's the magic
unknown.
word?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've been talking.
Just
What's
do
the
it.
magic word?
Please.
Please.
Thank you.
All right. In we go.
Are arrows good at this one?
I don't know. Whoop. Oh. Hello?
You slow it down?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
It's nearly
Help,
down.
being chased by these Endermen and they do not like me.
Oh.
Almost got you. Come on.
Drop thing.
It's coming down.
Oh. Oh. Hey! Excellent.
How did I do that? I didn't even shoot at it.
Eh?
I'm still being murdered by Endermen.
Well,
I mean,
now.
I won't complain.
Indeed.
Why does the sky look like that?
Yay, XP.
Oh,
I'm coming.
there are scales. Their
Okay.
scales are important, I believe.
Oh, did anybody get dragon's breath?
Anybody?
I think some
somebody
people
get
did.
this Enderman off of me.
Oh,
I've been
oh.
trying to help.
You guys hear that? Oh my goodness, there's another Enderman.
That might be what you're hearing.
Probably.
Now I think I heard something else.
What do you think you heard?
Sounded like a whisper.
Oh,
That's concerning.
very.
That's.
Listen, Enderman, I'm trying to listen to the whisper of I don't know what. Can you like chill for
What
2
is
seconds?
it saying to you? That's
That is
disconcerting.
very concerning. The voices in your head are finally awakening, Levi.
Well,
I
at
don't
least
know.
something's awakening in there.
It's
Why have you gone over here? What are you doing over here?
it's calling to me.
What do you mean by that?
On the edge.
This is,
The call of the void.
I think so.
Bye.
Wait! What? What have you done?
Off he goes. Ooh. I don't know.
Was that
It's
supposed to happen?
fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
What?
It's fine.
Where'd everybody go?
To the edge.
Yes.
see.
Levi just
He's thrown himself
Oh,
off
yes.
and disappeared into the great unknown below.
I see.
He's just having a fun time falling, I guess.
I'm
be fine.
certain it's
I'm sure.
all right.
I mean,
Perhaps we should return to the overworld and make sure that he's all right. I'm going to go back
fine.
through and meet up with him at spawn. Despite that incredibly concerning chain of events, we did speak with our mage friend afterwards, and he appeared unharmed. His plunge into the endless abyss seemed to have left him none the worse for wear, at least as far as we could tell. We didn't exactly see a whole lot of him after that. In fact, the rest of us headed out on another mission soon after, to take on some of the great dragons in the caves deep beneath the world's surface. So, this right there, I believe, is the bottom of the ice dragon lair.
There is a
Holy!
child.
Hello?
There are multiple children.
What?
I hate them.
Yeah, the dragon, if you want to see it.
I found it.
Guys, wait, what are you
Where did it go? Guys, wait, why? Wait, what do you mean
It's
the
on
dragon?
the surface?
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Oh, it's dead. I think it's dead. You've killed it. Wow, it
out,
really did just come right up here, huh?
Congratulations.
Oh, you got
you're
it.
Pregnant.
What?
Oh my goodness. Wait, what? What kind did you get? What kind did you get?
She got a
Sapphire
soft one.
blue.
Ooh, very pretty.
How good are shields against dragons?
You don't want to be
Not.
close enough to have to use them.
So don't just fall in.
Do not just
Did you
fall
fall
in.
in?
No, I'm just.
It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Get out, get out. Oh,
Oh,
it's gone back to sleep.
it
Okay,
landed.
we can go back in. We can go back in. Where's the path down?
It's dead.
Why is it just ascending?
Because it died.
No.
Who
Did
it?
it die from the suffocation?
Did you kill it?
Oh,
What the heck?
okay.
Oh, it's up. Yeah, okay. I think that's exactly what happened. It's
This-
a villager skeleton. I think
What?
it hit it. I think
Oh, the skeleton hit it? Goodness. Yeah, it was trying to get up. All right, I'm gonna loot it then. I think everything under is clear. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think there are eggs. Yes, indeed. Suppose we should see if there's another one. And it would seem so. Right over there. When everybody's in position, I'm ready. Watch
so
out, don't
can I
stand too
just
close.
let me know when y'all are ready for me to jump down there.
You're good to go whenever you desire to.
Hello.
Oh, we're going in? Alright.
What
Just
the
jumping
heck?
around.
And
Can you make it glow?
I can no longer see it.
gravel.
Oh, hi.
Hey, bud.
Let's move, perhaps. It's right in my face. Excellent.
I was watching y'all.
Broke a block out from under
Yeah.
me. That was
Oh.
terrifying.
Yeah, they do that. All right. It's possibly wants us.
It seems like it
why,
because it does
though?
not mind me over here.
I don't know. Perhaps because I shot it in the
Just
face.
shooting at it.
Yeah, I think you shot it first.
I may have.
Oh,
Well, now I can't do much of anything because I
someone's
can't.
healing it.
What?
I just realized that lightning.
Oh my
heals it.
god.
My bad.
Why
It's
are you
landed.
just seated here? Oh, is it? No, it's not dead. Is it dead? No,
Yes.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's dead.
It's
Okay.
just in a funky animation.
Oh.
It's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying it's dead in a
Okay.
funky animation.
It is. Okay.
I see.
All
It's
right.
just sitting there.
Gracious, this is a gargantuan one. Hello, Evelyn. It's alright. It's awake. Something's caught its attention. How are you? Oh.
What?
Creature, why have you begun to dig?
Doug.
I believe so.
Dig, dig.
Look at the strange box carved out on the map. Oh. Hello, beast. Of what portion is this the tip of your wing? Whoa!
Oh.
It is breaking.
is.
It is breaking blocks.
It fly up.
It do fly up.
Yes.
It is, it is leaving us.
Yeah. I noticed. I'm like, it's just going.
Dragon.
Where are you trying to go?
On
Everyone
top of
is-
me?
Is it pursuing
Oh.
you, Rain?
I don't know. Why
Come
would
down. Come down.
Oh dear, this is not excellent. All right, it is taking damage quite significantly.
Come
Oh
downwards,
yes,
come
I believe it
downwards.
may be pursuing you, Rain.
Yeah. I was
Why
jumping that way.
though?
I
What did I do?
I don't
You're a cat.
know.
Oh, there it goes.
It's down.
done.
All right.
Did you kill it?
It's
Yes,
dead.
it's
It's
dead.
dead. Buoyed by our newfound dragon felling strength, we brought down several more beasts before retiring for the night. And soon after, when our resident Endarian mage stopped by to test out a new damage spell, a lightning spell with predictably little impact to me, I enlisted the help of both him and Bee to take down an ice dragon that had taken up residence in my mines. After that, we set out on another dragon-slaying expedition, but the next beast we took on broke free, nearly descending upon the little town of Doomsday in its fury before Austin's magic at last brought it down. In the wake of the attack, we set our sights on lightning dragons instead, felling one with relative ease and relatively little mishap. But as we closed in on our last dragon of the expedition, a large lightning female in a lair deep beneath the Badlands, I couldn't help but sense something was different about her. I loosed my first arrow, and for a moment, all was nearly still. Then the cavern itself erupted, and I felt myself being snatched up, hefted, caught in the jaws of the dragon. Her grip was iron, nay, stronger than steel, as she thrashed about the cavern, dragging me with her. The world was directionless, the beast a force of nature. For an instant I thought I might escape her, but the next she snapped me up again. With a final shake of her head, I was airborne and... We were all in danger. There wasn't time. I had to help them, and so in desperation I raised my bow. A surge of energy flooded through me, and... with a final roar of thunder, the dragon fell dead. But as the rush of power left me, I couldn't help but find myself wondering. Had that thunderbolt come from the dragon? Or from me?